everybody, Will Reed here at Native Sun Farm. We're inside one of our winter greenhouses today in early November. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I kind of want to just show y'all what we have growing and show you how we're trying to push the limits of what can be grown in the winter in North Mississippi. And so right here we've got a nice crop of lacinato kale, or dinosaur kale. Kale is what's called a superfood. It's one of the most nutritious greens, or vegetables for that matter, available. Super tasty. It's great stir-fried or sauteed. Kale is really winter hardy. Next to kale we have some winter lettuces. This is a romaine, a cross between a romaine and a crisp head lettuce. It's called winter density. These transplants are growing quite nicely. And back behind the kale I want to show you, we've got some carrots growing. This is a specialized carrot variety. It's called Napoli, and it's used for production in the winter. And these carrots are known to be actually world famous for being the sweetest carrots available. And so we plant these carrots really closely, as you can see, to maximize yield in our greenhouse, using drip irrigation to water, since we don't get any rain under the plastic. And we plant the carrots densely, as I said, and so we've just been working on thinning them. And you can see this is how a carrot starts out, as a thread of a root. And so this will eventually be a nice fat carrot. But it's doing very well right now because it's grown its long taproot, and so all it has to do is fill out. Okay, so something interesting that we're trying to experiment with this year is growing these nice cool weather crops like the kale, the carrots, and the lettuces, and also trying to grow some warm weather crops and just kind of seeing if we can push the envelope of season extension in Mississippi. And so this is a crop here of zucchini, and this zucchini variety is parthenocarpic, which means that it will set fruit without pollination. And this is important to us because we don't get bees in the greenhouse, especially when it's closed up in the wintertime. And so this zucchini we've been harvesting off of for several weeks now. And you can see, oh, here's a nice one. You can see we're getting some nice fruit still off of it. The plants still look healthy. And kind of behind the zucchini, we've got a bed and a half of different types of tomato plants. And I'm just going to walk over there and show you a few of them. We've got some nice slicing tomatoes. One of our favorite varieties is Big Beef. And so these are some very nice Big Beef tomatoes ripening up. And again, this is beginning of November. So we've already had several frosts outside that have killed back our peppers and eggplants, but these tomatoes are looking great. They're slow to ripen. You can see this one is just starting to turn red, and so we'll stick this on the windowsill, and it goes really good with our winter lettuces that we have right now. And so aside from these slicing tomatoes, we also have one of my favorite crops to grow, which is some heirloom tomatoes. And you can see here, this is arguably the tastiest of all heirlooms right here. This is a Brandywine tomato plant, and there's, you know, 8 to a dozen tomatoes on here. This probably being the nicest one on this plant. So you can see, if we can get this baby to ripen, this will be a nice, you know, 1.5 to 2 pound Brandywine. And another thing we're experimenting with is winter strawberries. We put down this landscape fabric to keep down weeds and hold heat in. And so we're going to see if we can force some strawberries to ripen. And then immediately behind our awesome video director Bailey, we have some cucumbers. And these cucumbers are looking a little bit tired, but we've gotten some really good production off of them. And again, they go great with the salads. So, as you can see, we've still got, and again, I just want to point out, this is the beginning of November. We've got tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers, with soon to come kale, lettuce, and carrots. And after these tomatoes start to ripen up, we're going to pull the plants out and we'll plant the whole hoop house to cool weather crops such as spinach, salad mix, turnips, and the like. And so we just wanted to give y'all a glimpse of what is possible in Mississippi and encourage you to extend your gardening season and see what you can do. Thanks for watching.